Happy 2024. It's like 3 p.m. but it's already getting dark. It's so beautiful and also so cold, like -20 and -30 degrees. That's crazy. But speaking of cold, today is Saturday and we are leaving on a trip on Monday to go somewhere much warmer, like +20 degrees and more. So today I need to select which clothes I'm gonna bring, so I'm gonna try on a few outfits and be ready for tomorrow to leave to Tallinn. We're gonna spend the night there because our plane leaves on Monday morning at 7 a.m. so it's an early start, and we will then land in Vilnius, which is in Lithuania, and we're gonna spend a night there. And on Tuesday morning we're gonna have almost 7-hour flight to our destination. The plane tickets have gone so up in price, so expensive, so that's why we took the option to have the landing in Vilnius, because it was so much more cheaper than having a direct flight from here to our destination. Since I'm planning to stay at home for the rest of the day, I'm not gonna do a full makeup, but I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I just got out from the shower, and then I'm gonna choose my holiday outfits. A couple of videos back I mentioned my struggles with atopic dermatitis, which is basically a form of eczema, I guess. And I have never had it that bad. I guess like a year ago when I first started noticing it on my body. I had it on my arms and a bit on near my eyelids, but they were so small patches. And the doctor described me some creams, and I used them and they basically went away. Now I don't know what's happening, but for the last like 2 months it's been so bad, maybe like a month. It's been so bad. Like, the thing is that doctors can't tell you what triggers it. You kind of have to figure it out yourself. At first I had it right after I had my full face of makeup done, and by this girl, and I thought maybe she used something that my face like just didn't like, because my face is, I guess, kind of sensitive. And after I got my makeup done I went to sauna, and I guess maybe the sauna triggered it. So then I avoided going to sauna for a couple of weeks, and when I eventually went to sauna again, nothing happened. Then I thought maybe it's the change of the temperature. Like, suddenly it went really cold, my skin started to dry out. I moisturized my face a lot, but it still got worse. Then I googled, like, does air humidity have to do with it? And it's like, on one hand, like, low humidity can trigger eczema, but on the other hand, high humidity can also trigger eczema. And so it's like, and our humidity at home is like 30%, which is kind of low, but it's not critically low. So I did look into air humidifiers, but since it's not critically low, I didn't buy one. I actually used my clothes steamer. I just let it steam and refill it and steam the room again. Then it can also be something you eat, so I thought maybe it's dairy or like pastries, so like gluten maybe. I really don't know. And a couple of days ago, when my skin started to be okay again, I used one cream on my face, which I usually don't use. It's quite new, and it has like acids in it, so it kind of has like this peeling effect. And right after I used it, it was in the evening, I went to bed and my skin started to tingle and I couldn't sleep. So in a couple of hours I felt like my face was starting to like swollen and get itchy and red, And I was like, oh my god, it's happening again. After that, like, it's still like every morning, every evening, sometimes in the middle of the day, I moisturize my face with Essex, which is like cream made especially for eczema and dermatitis and sensitive skin. And then I use this, I guess it's Elidel cream my doctor prescribed that is safe to use on your face. But again, once I used it right before we went to cinema, and I put it on my eyelids, under my eyes, because it was so bad. And then in the middle of the film we were watching, my eyes just started to burn. I couldn't stop like crying. Like, I wasn't actually crying, but like the tears just started to fall down my face, and I felt like my skin is burning, my eyes were burning. And luckily it was dark in the cinema, so nobody saw, even my boyfriend didn't see it, even when he looked at me. But it was crazy, my whole face was wet, and I just sneaked out of the cinema, went to the toilet, my eyes were so red, it was so bad. And I tried to wash the cream off, and a couple of hours it went better, but it takes time to get back to a normal skin. So like 2 days ago, when I used the harsh cream on my face, since then I've been drinking fermented drinks. Today I bought kombucha. I've been really looking into what I put in my body, because even though I think last time it was the cream I put on my face, like everything is connected to your gut. And I just listened to one of the latest Stephen Bartlett's podcast episodes, which was about your gut microbiome, and it's something that's been really important topic in my life for the last year or so. And it's just something that isn't talked about enough. Like even my friends, like it's hard for them to understand what I'm talking about. And even for myself, like I know it's all connected, but like how, and so on. In the podcast it said that it takes 3 days to make a change in your gut microbiome. So yesterday I started to let's say eat and drink more clean, I guess. Like it's not 100% perfect, because for that I will need to go to the shop and actually buy everything I can eat from morning till evening that is in line with my food tolerance test. At the moment I try to avoid consuming too much dairy, too much gluten and sugary foods and drinks. Anyways, enough of talking, because it's getting dark already. So I'm gonna do my hair, because when I try on the outfits I wanna look nice and not with the hair I just like got out of the shower with. So let's do my hair and then start organizing and packing. So getting up close and personal, I guess. I zoomed in just as much so you can't see the mess that's around me, but we're gonna tackle it pretty soon. And I'm still a big fan of this Remington hair straightener. Last time when I filmed without makeup, and when I edited the video, I was quite mad at myself, because I'm not used to being in front of the camera like without makeup. And right now I'm kind of doing the same. I don't have like heavy makeup, or like it's the thing like I've told previously, I don't wear heavy makeup as you would think of generally what heavy makeup is, but I do wear makeup, but I make it look natural, if you know. But right now I'm like really natural. I'm not saying without makeup, but with very light makeup, because I don't wanna like stress out my skin with makeup too, in addition to everything that it's going through right now. Here you can see what my hair is usually like, but I did comb through my hair when it was wet after I washed it, so it kind of helps to get the hair straighter. If I wouldn't have combed my hair at all and just let it air dry, and then it's gonna get much more curlier. One of the previous videos when I showed you how I curl my hair, I sectioned my hair into 3, but today I'm really at home as told, so I'm gonna section it into 2, putting it away. More or less like having the part in the middle. Again, I'm at home, so I really don't care much. It's been a while since I went on a like warm holiday trip in the middle of winter because I've always had a ski trip in the winter and like that's it. Like maybe 2 ski trips. And this time we are going somewhere warm, so I'm like acting like I'm going away for the first time. And today I went to one of the biggest shopping centers we have in Estonia, and definitely one of the biggest we have in South Estonia. And I couldn't find a place where I could buy like comfy flats. I mean, something like Birkenstock. But I hope to find something cheaper, but I didn't see any options. And the other thing is, I wanted to buy a new swimming suit, and there are a couple of like lingerie like boutiques, but I really didn't want to go to a boutique. So the only place I could find a swimsuit, and even not like there wasn't a big selection, but there were some, was H&M. So eventually all the clothes I bought today are from H&M, so I can do a little H&M haul for you. And yes, I could have ordered myself what I needed, but one thing is like I really need to try on the shoes, the flats, because sometimes I'm like 39 and other times are like size 40. Same with swimming suits. And actually like when I started looking at what I could order, they wouldn't have made it in time. So that wasn't an option either. I really hope that the warmer climate doesn't irritate my skin. Like I'm really scared of it. That's crazy how far we need to fly to get some warmth, and the tickets were so expensive for direct flights that for the same price we could have easily flown to Bali and spent the same amount of time, so 2 weeks there. Okay, hair is done, so I'm gonna wash some clothes and then start packing and start organizing what I need to bring with me to the holidays. Okay, let's start with the clothes I bought today from H&M. First of all, I'm the one who's guilty of stealing my boyfriend's hoodies, so I got myself this nice grey oversized hoodie. I actually wanted to go for extra small, but it unfortunately had like a makeup stain on it, so I went for extra small. And since it's oversized, it actually like sits really nicely, so that might be part of my airport outfit. Let's see. Then the swimming suit I was looking for, there wasn't a big selection, just a couple of black ones and one with black and white pattern. And I've tried it on before, I wasn't too sure about it then, but today I really had no other choice, so I went for this really simple swimming suit, and it has kind of low back, but the butt is comfortably covered. Then I got myself this cover up, like a skirt style from H&M. Wear it when you have like bikini underneath it. Then I really wanted to get an Oxford shirt that I could use as a cover up as well when it's a bit colder, or I just want to cover up my bikinis. And I tried on 2 different kinds of shirts. This one I really like. It has a bit like creamy undertone, oat-milk undertone. So yeah, it can be a really nice cover up as well as wear it on its own, like button up. But then since it's like a bit more elegant Oxford shirt, I bought another one. It's made of cotton as well as recycled cotton, and this is really like big. But this I don't mind like getting a bit wet when wearing over my bikinis. This is more like a simple one, and it's also in size medium. But now let's see what else I can pack in my carry-on. I think we're good. So I'm now gonna clean it up